Okay, we live.
All right, cool. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's time for Grown Women Gaming. We have all the ladies here, all the usual suspects. We got Miss Delilah, Miss CHAREECE, and Miss Lady Infamous. Why don't you ladies say hello?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Good morning. Buenos dias.
Good afternoon, everybody.
That black Spanish.
I know, right? Good afternoon over here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The East Coast. Good afternoon. All right. All right. We got a lot of topics to cover today in today's show. Hopefully, we can get through everything. There's a busy week for video games as we're ramping up for E3. Are you guys excited? I mean, I'm adding this in, but are you guys excited? Because we're getting a lot of news now.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I
finally. Yeah, it's starting to ramp up.
It was dry like the last couple of weeks,
right?
As far as gaming news is concerned. But this was a very wet week, if you get what I'm saying.
It was a lot of news. It was a wet week.
Yeah, it was a lot of news. It was a lot of
juicy week.
A juicy week. There we go. Because it was it was a lot of stories this week.
Right.
Yep.
Yes. All right. What was I gonna say? Let's start off with what everyone has been playing this week, because we don't always do that. We're gonna go ahead and go with Miss Delilah first. What have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing Monster Hunter World and Robo Recall, trying to get my high score up in that, which is Oculus game.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think I've heard of that. Robo
Recall, yeah, Oculus Touch.
You played it on PC, right?
Yeah, PC. I just finished my shoebox build. I posted parts up for like a few weeks ago. I think a little bit over a week ago. And so I recently finished it. So I went from having this tall tower PC down to like this little tiny shoebox. So it's a small form factor build.
Okay.
So I made it portable so that I can take it downstairs, so that when my mom visits, she can try out VR and stuff.
Yeah, you got to make a video of that now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You already know.
Old folks playing.
You already know.
VR now.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
All right.
But yeah, so that's what I've been focusing on. Just Monster Hunter World has been like crack for me. It's been hard to kind of put it down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
All right, Miss CHAREECE.
Sort of like Delilah, I've been playing Monster Hunter World like crazy. I think I sort of kind of beat part of it last night, and now they're going into a harder version of it, and I fainted a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm there too. I gotta ask for help now.
Yes, all the time now. And then I've started playing the Terra open beta. I started that this morning.
Now, I thought Terra has been on Xbox for a while now, though. Yeah.
No, that was the technical test, because I was in that earlier this year, or excuse me, before Christmas. I did that also. Like, it was basically a closed beta. So now this is the open beta.
But it's supposed to T-E-R-A, right?
No, T-E-R-A.
Okay, then it's a different game.
Yes.
All right, cool. And Miss Lady Infamous.
I've been playing. I have like NBA 2K18 in rotation with Fallout 3, and I just started Bloodborne this week. I also played Rainbow Six Siege, the Outbreak event, as well, and hopefully later down the road I might play some Crackdown, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is something wrong with the game? Is that bad?
What?
No, Crackdown. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I didn't play the original. I fell off of playing games for a good portion and didn't come back until the end of the last generation's life cycle. So I didn't play a lot of those games. A lot of people were giving it kudos for the way it looks on the X and whatnot, but yeah, I haven't played it.
I had one of my viewers like donate me Crackdown, so
okay.
We haven't like Crackdown 3 down the road. It'll be good. It'll be good to display that, especially with a new set of eyes. Yeah.
I heard you just got donated another game too. Yeah.
Did I donate a game?
No, you got donated another game. No, not yet. All right, I won't talk about it then.
What? Somebody donated me another game?
All right. Well, for me,
Sound like somebody check their DMs.
yeah. All right. So, for me personally, I've been playing an enormous amount of Monster Hunter World. It has, I don't know. You just like want to get better. There's something about it. You want to be up there. Apparently, someone reached Hunter rank 999.
Oh wow!
Already, right?
No life.
Yeah, right. Man.
Monster Hunter World is that life.
Yeah, I guess, right?
I wish I could get that life, but I can never get in.
Live and breathe. Oh my god, I have no idea. That's like probably the thing that plagues me the most about that game is its matchmaking system. There is something wrong internally because Lady and I have never been able to play. I think we've been able to play like one time.
Oh, wow.
For whatever reason. If she creates a session, I cannot go into it. If I create a session, she cannot go into it. If she's in a session, I cannot go into that session. If I'm in a session, she cannot go into that session.
Wow.
The game does not want us to play together. I have no idea why.
Y'all tried the squad session? I mean, even the squad session didn't work at all?
I think that's the last thing we haven't tried is the squad session. And the only reason why we haven't tried the squad session is because we both need help. Well, I was trying to help her get up to where I am. And then I had 2 other people with me. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll try that later. But that, and then we played PUBG last night for Grown Woman Gaming Night, number 37. And I don't know. We'll talk about that later, but PUBG. But that's what I've been playing. I'm looking forward to Far Cry 5 coming in 17 days or 16 days now.
She counting down.
She got to count down.
It shows me on my phone because
I know it. I was thinking like she probably got to count down.
You asked me last night, so then I went and looked at it, and that's what it says is that it was 17 days yesterday, so that means 16 days now.
Nice.
So. But yeah, and then but there's a lot of great games that are coming. I mean, we're going to be like slammed with games. I think everyone's been talking shit about Xbox has no games, but in a few months we're going to have so many games. I mean, because most games are multiplied anyway. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but let's get into these topics. So for the first one, we could talk about Fortnite and how it is the most streamed and watched game on Twitch, often doubling PUBG's numbers. So let's get Lady's opinion on this first.
I'm like surprised lightweight because the game to me is like a little brother, little sister version of a battle royale game compared to PUBG.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I guess it's the accessibility factor that makes it more popular. It's free. It's on every platform. Is it on PC? Am I?
Yeah, I believe so. Mm-hmm.
So it's on every platform. It's not as intense. It's not as intense as PUBG, but the building capabilities add a certain edge to the game. I know they're making so much money on those battle packs and those cosmetic items.
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know how expensive they were, and I'm like, for realsies. On the other hand, with PUBG, they can't get mad because they took that mode. PUBG took that mode from H1Z1, and then they got their little shine on. And Fortnite took what PUBG and H1Z1 was doing, and they're being more popular than the other 2 titles. So they're gonna have to charge it to the game. I'll be honest. I really hope that they bring something that can compete with Fortnite's popularity right now, because if not, it's going to be a problem. I need something.
Well, it was my understanding that PUBG was a modification of H1Z1, but H1Z1 wasn't Battle Royale, right?
They had a Battle Royale mode, and then it was a zombie mode first. Because it was.
I didn't know it had a Battle Royale.
It was on TwitchCon last year. They had an invitation. They had an H1Z1 Battle Royale invitational on TwitchCon last year.
All right.
Yeah.
I think Well, I'll give my opinion at the end. Go ahead, Delilah. I'll let you go.
Yeah, sure. So for, I mean, in a way, I'm surprised because Fortnite is great, but it just didn't fully appeal to me. But I think Fortnite has a lot of things going for it, which is probably why it's doing extremely well. I mean, it is not a mature looking game, so it looks like it's more accessible to a younger audience. It's free to kind of get started in that game, and then you also got like Epic behind the title, so they have enough resources to market the game for it to be successful. Right. So
do you
yeah,
see marketing from them? Like, do you see? Because like when you're looking on websites and stuff, you'll see.
Right, I see them like when they post stuff on Twitter, and they always talking about new updates coming and stuff like that. When you're like going through YouTube videos, you'll see sometimes Fortnite will pop up with video with a ad or something like that. They're improving Fortnite and stuff like that. Epic at least. So I saw little things here and there, but I mean, with Epic being as big as it is, and them being able to market, better than some, a smaller company or however, I don't know exactly how big Bluehole is, the team behind PUBG, but yeah, I mean, I can just look at the start comparisons between the two in regards to like advertising and I think also like I mentioned previously, the sheer like look of the game, it looks like anybody, like a younger audience can jump into it instead of just you have to be like 18 or older in order to like a mature, game in order to play it. So I think that's what it has going for it as well. But I see at the same time, like I understand why the creator of PUBG was kind of worried about Epic taking the mode and using it for their game. So, I mean, this kind of self-explanatory in a sense.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, I think, shadiness between those two games in particular.
Yeah.
Bad juju going on.
Do you think it's because of the like Unreal Engine and I don't know? I mean, it could be a lot of other little things that we don't personally know about.
Right.
But the fact that, Epic took the mode and ran with it. And they literally, I didn't realize how close they copied PUBG until because I played Fortnite first and then I played PUBG. And it's just like, man, 1-to-1 almost with the way you jump out the plane. You get on the ground. It's the same. They took the
exact same thing.
Yeah. Mode outside of like Fortnite being able to just, build things on the fly while you're playing. I mean, so I like, and like I said previously, I think in a previous cast that I think other games are gonna do the same thing because it's just a game mode. I mean, that was always the biggest problem with PUBG. It's like any first person shooter can technically, or third person shooter for that, can take the mode and do something, do it better, or that kind of thing. So I think Paladins is another. I think Paladins was one a battle royale game too.
Yes.
So
I was gonna say, I think CHAREECE still has to go.
Well, my question is, does anybody even play the paid version of Fortnite?
I did.
You bought that game?
Yeah, I bought it because I thought it was going to be a good game to stream, which it is. The paid mode is fun, and it would be a good game to stream. I think that it basically got overshadowed and overtaken by the Battle Royale mode. Mm-hmm. And I kind of feel like Fortnite has cheated their customers.
Because that's all they focus on now, right? They focus mostly on the Battle Royale, right? Okay. Right.
So they put out their paid version, and they said, hey, guys, this is going to be a free-to-play game, but we want you to pay now to have early access because the game won't be free to play for like another year, right? No, probably less than 6 months later, they come out with their Battle Royale mode, and it's free. So basically, you had everybody pay for this mode and lied to them, which it was already kind of in a gray area of you making people pay for early access for a free game in the first place. But you basically got revenue for a game that was supposed to be free and lied to the customers and then made the game free sooner than or made a new version of the game free. So I don't know.
I can hear the salt in your voice.
Yeah, that's shady as fuck.
I would never play their game. You know what I mean? I'm not going to support their game or anything like that because I feel like they just kind of screwed over the consumer by doing that. They basically just lied, and it was already like you shouldn't be asking us to pay for a free-to-play game anyway. But then you basically had us pay for it, took away most of the support for it because you're focusing totally on the the battle royale aspect of it. So
yeah, we can understand that. You can understand that frustration in your voice.
But and I feel like they took PUBG's formula. You know, they have a bigger company, and I don't know. I think as Americans, we always have a problem with big companies swooping in on the little guy. Yeah. But PUBG was the little guy, but they also basically stole their game from N1Z1 or H1Z1. I'm sorry, and had a bigger team, and they're able to make updates better and sooner than PUBG is. And I think that's what pisses me off the most about PUBG is they don't want to hand over the reins to Microsoft, right? Because they want to keep their IP for themselves so that when they want to, they can break off and put it in multi-plat, right? But at the same time, you need Microsoft. You need this money to get extra devs because you're falling behind. I don't know if you guys read the 2 articles that they put out yesterday on the roadmap, but one was for PC and one was for Xbox. Mm-hmm. And if you read the Xbox version, it was basically like, we're just trying to get the game working.
Mm-hmm.
No new maps. They made no mention of new maps in the Xbox One article, I'm pretty sure, because I read it and was pissed. And the only thing they're talking about is just putting updates, So it's just kind of shitty. You're just like, so Xbox version is just going to be left behind this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting tired of the same app, so I'm sure everyone else is.
Yeah, I am tired of that.
Just in order to get it updated. So
I'm sorry, we were kind of talking over you.
No, I'm sorry. I said if Microsoft had anything to do with it, then I think they would, put up resources in order to get it updated. But yeah, that does seem a little bit shady.
Right, because I think the last I heard, they were still using their own servers.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they're not fully part of Microsoft or whatever. So, that also is like, so now we have shitty servers because you don't want to give that over to Microsoft, and Microsoft can utilize Azure, and we would all be good to go.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm starting to get salty about both of those games, I guess.
Yeah, and just like I speculated, like I was looking this up now, and PUBG does use Unreal Engine, and Epic makes Unreal Engine, so I guess that's where the lines kind of got blurred and why they were really upset with Epic.
Right.
Like they probably worked with them on the engine at some point to optimize things, and probably feel like they stole their idea and ran with it. So
that battle royale mode is everybody's idea. Everybody can grab it. You know how many more battle royale modes we gonna have?
Yeah, but see, what probably happened is that Epic helped Bluehole, right? Mm-hmm. And then they saw how much money Bluehole was making, and the game wasn't even out yet. So then they said, "Oh, okay, well, we're gonna take this game that is already open world and make it battle royale, and we're gonna do it better than them and make more money than them."
Yeah,
because them packs are ridiculous. That shit is ridiculous. That game is free, but it ain't free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a ton of like loot. What is it? Loot crates, microtransactions all through that game. Like expensive ones too. It's not a little.
Mm-hmm. And you don't even know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, yeah.
You sure don't.
That's that gambling shit right there.
Exactly.
And then that's why when people get super salty and emotional about microtransactions, now this is what they're going to show them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of started talking about PUBG's roadmap in my little rant about how I hate Fortnite. But you guys can go ahead and start giving your take. We'll go take to a new topic to PUBG outlines the 2018 roadmap with 2 new maps, but only for PC apparently. So you can, you guys can give your opinion.
Xbox,
go first.
I'll go first because
All right.
I feel that Xbox PUBG version is gonna get treated like the redheaded stepchild. They gonna get all the last PC. As much as people talk about PUBG and complain about people playing PUBG on PC, they sure getting their new stuff first. I'm still waiting to see the desert map. It was supposed to come out already.
Right.
It's supposed to come out in spring. What new maps they gonna have, and how long is it before we get them? You know, I love me some PUBG. I love the dynamic of PUBG. But what I don't like about it is you guys got popular on PC, but people on Xbox like revived your shit because Fortnite is taking your customers, and they really taking your customers.
Constantly updating and having new content.
I played Fortnite this week on PlayStation with some friends of mine, and I'm like, yo, is this the console update for Fortnite? It was like, yeah, it looks different, don't it? It looks cleaner. The textures look great. I was like, well, let me see how it is on Xbox. And it's the same. It's so different than what I played like a few months ago with Fortnite. PUBG, I'm not holding my breath on no new maps. And like I said, like LBOOGIE said before, I'm tired of the maps we be playing on. Don't get me wrong, I love the map, but I like variety in my games.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I like a good bit of variety too, and I would hate for the preferred platform that I like to play on to be able to get the maps last. And if anything, I think that says a lot on how someone values your platform. So we'll see. I mean, everything's still kind of up in the air in regard. They haven't really confirmed any like solid release times, right?
No, they just outlining their plans for 2018.
So those could drop anywhere from like now to the fall. Is pretty much what you're telling me, since they didn't give any specific dates. So yeah, I would hate to be like everybody else on PC already playing these maps, getting used to them, and then let's say they decide to switch on like the crossplay, and now you kind of left behind because of the fact that they've had the maps ahead of time. Or let's say you want to switch from Xbox to PlayStation, and then PlayStation finally gets the game, and that whole dynamic. So hopefully they do it right and do it fair and release them like at the same time, because I think that's the only right way to go.
I also thought it was interesting that in their article they outline community developer support, which is like that seems like opening Pandora's box. Like, I guess they're letting people apply to get a PUBG developer API app and to be able to make additions to the game, I guess. And
like mods?
Yeah, which is basically to me is saying you need help. You can't pay for help. So now you want the community to help.
It's like free labor almost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically. And that type of game, I can understand if that was a single player game, but that's in a multiplayer game like me, that's sort of like could be considered cheating depending on what mods you have equipped.
Yeah.
And then does it allow for people to data mine and take parts of your game? I don't know. They have 2 separate roadmaps, and even the one for PC is just like they're going to do custom games, which sounds cool. They say that they want to get ready for esports. If they don't put the pedal to the metal, they will be left behind, and Fortnite will be the battle royale version for esports. I think they already have some esports stuff going on, and I don't know. They need to get some sense of urgency going on.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm telling you, it's like Fortnite's product is more potent than PUBG right now. PUBG's product is like a little watered down.
Right.
Do you think that that experience plays a part? Because Epic Games been around for a while, and like they've got experience upon experience of making games. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, you got somebody like relatively new, like Bluehole and like PUBG Corp. So it's like, dude, I mean, who has the experience to be able to crank out updates? Epic Games does.
Right. So. And that's why I'm saying they should have just. They don't want to let go of their IP, which I understand. But you are going to be left behind if you do not cut a better deal with Microsoft. You're going to be left behind. People are not going to keep playing this game if we are left behind constantly, especially on Xbox. Xbox users are not going to stand for that, or PlayStation users for that matter. If you try to go to PlayStation and you're hand baby feeding them little shit every week, they're not going to take that shit. They're not going to buy your game, for one thing. They're going to see what's happening to us and not buy your game.
Right. I mean, they got to take a page out of like Monster Hunter World and the Assassin's Creed Origins book. I mean, these guys, they are already releasing something week after week. Like something new every time. Every time I turn the console on, it's like, okay, something's new for Assassin's Creed Origins. Something's new for Monster Hunter World.
Right. So you see that last bonus we got from Monster Hunter World.
Thank you. Thank you
for letting me know about that.
Right. And coming up, I think in a couple of weeks, they've already released a video talking about new DLC that's coming. So it's
this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. Like you gotta be on it. If you're gonna be having this kind of game where it's online only, the updates gotta be plentiful. And I hope they do the same thing with what's that game? Sea of Thieves, like in regards to its updates.
I think they will. They will. That's what I'm saying, is that PUBG is holding on so tightly that they're gonna fuck themselves over. Yeah. That's my first fuck of today. But they're gonna screw themselves over. You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot, dude. Please, somebody tell these people you're holding your IP too close to your chest, and you're gonna get left in the dust.
I'm telling you, you're absolutely right.
All right. Well, enough of that. Enough of PUBG trashing. Because I do like the game, but I'm just like, come on, guys, come on. Anyways, we on to new news that we're getting. We had some game updates. A couple of games have been announced. A game has been delayed. So let's talk about that. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 has been officially announced.
Baby. Yeah. Yes, my inner fangirl started twerking when this came out.
Really?
Really.
So I know CHAREECE has been like, she still plays that game. Like she jumps on and still jumps into that game every now and again. But
yes, I was about to play it with my dad the other day. I was thinking about having like a Family Friday stream, but they still want $40 damn for that game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that game is so still being updated. Like right now, they're having a global event going on for new outfits or whatever. They added new side missions, I think about 2 months ago. They have mixed up they added a whole new area. All of this is free. Like the only thing that you have to pay for is like the excursions. Right. And I think Underground, you might have to pay for that also, but I'm not really sure.
No.
But the side missions, they add a whole bunch of them. They rearranged some of the bad guys in a new area, so they're all mixed up together. Like they redid a whole new area that's like twice the size of the original map. They are still promoting this game.
Maybe it's worth $40 then. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, these updates that's coming in the first game, are they gonna be transferable to 2? Like,
that's a good question.
Like, what I read is that they've been working on the 2 story since the first one launched. So that game has been out for 3 years now, right?
Yeah.
So I know at least 2.
It's been in development for a while.
Yeah, I mean, so it sounds like they split the team up, and it's like, okay, we're gonna get half of y'all to focus on just DLC content for the first game, and the other half of you guys are gonna work on 2. And so now it has me a little bit more excited. I definitely want to know what direction they're gonna try to take it. Is it gonna be a different city? Like, I think that'll be dope if they like, okay, we're gonna say, the outbreak has reached a different city.
That would be great. I would love
And
to
the
see
fact
them
that they said that they're coming to E3, like that means that they have something to show off now.
Right.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yes.
So if they announce that this game is dropping this year, like it's gonna be awesome.
The Division 2 might drop like maybe winter.
Yes.
Winter this year,
that would be awesome for Christmas.
You guys really come on now. They just announced it. You think they're gonna drop
but
it?
you
This year?
figure they already
They gonna
said
pull a
they've been
CD
in
Project
development.
Red.
They've been in development since the first one.
Pull up, no, was it Bethesda? They're gonna pull up Bethesda and be like, "Oh, it's coming out this fall." Like,
hey, if it's been
Bethesda-
in development
Bethesda
for 2
do
years,
Right.
When you
It
think
could very well possibly.
I think it's gonna be like winter, maybe spring 2019. So, but for them to, the Division is a good game, and it's when you have a squad, it's like, oh my god, it is so fun. It is, especially
like
when
butter.
It's like, especially when you got that high level person in your team, and they just,
me.
Yeah, that's me. Yes. And the story wasn't bad. The leveling system with the medical, the technical, and the security wings, I think that was good. I was grinding it on the city trying to make sure my wings was up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm very optimistic with the Division 2. But like I gotta see that gameplay though.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And I want to see real gameplay.
Right, because like everybody remember the graphical downgrade they did from when they showed it that a couple years ago to a release. Like there's a few downgrades there, you know.
That trailer or something. I can't remember the trailer.
Exactly. I mean,
remember that
blown
first
away
trailer?
by that trailer.
Yeah.
So.
And then like half that shit didn't get into the game. Yeah.
So
so hopefully it'll be in 2, right?
Yeah. When they learn things.
We got these upgraded systems. They should be right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What was I gonna say? There was another game that was announced this week too, right? It's not on our list, but I could have sworn I've seen another game be announced for
Call of Duty.
Yes, Call of Duty. Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
That was
Did
announced.
Somebody say Call of Duty? Did somebody say Call of Duty?
Did someone say Lady? Did someone say Lady Infamous? Yeah.
It's so cliche, but I'm the ambassador of Call of Duty in this group. So
y'all gonna have to buy it because it is Lady.
I know, right? Am I really going to buy this game?
Yeah, you are.
Probably.
It's okay. Look, I'm not the only person that got to buy the game is LBOOGIE. I'm not.
She's not gonna hold us accountable. Thank you for that. I really appreciate
that.
That means I gotta get on the low then. I get it on the low.
That's okay. I'm excited. My war. I was very excited to put it in the nicest way possible. Like I said, but I need to see the gameplay though. I like I said last night on GRG, I'm gonna be all over that beta. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get that pre-order so I can get that closed beta code. Anything that's open, technical alpha, whatever. I'm on it because I really need to dissect these future Call of Duty titles. Because World War II is not as good as Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare. Well, not Advanced. I'm sorry. Infinite Ashware. No, I don't touch that. And so I don't even touch it. I don't even, and I'm the type of person that when it comes to the Call of Duties, I like to play the campaign. That's like a thing.
Right.
I have to play all the campaigns, but I haven't played Infinite. It kind of bothers me.
I play the campaign, but I don't play multiplayer on Call of Duty, if that makes sense.
That's what I do.
It's okay because it's a lot of stress playing Call of Duty multiplayer because you got to deal with a lot of dynamics. And like I said, I hope they show some at. They got the trailer out a day early. The little teaser, I saw it last night. I was like, ooh.
Oh, I haven't seen the
teaser. I was like, oh, that's how you guys gonna do me.
I can picture her dancing in my head, like
right. See, doing a little fat kid dance, like
exactly.
I think it said forget what you know. So I can't wait, but I'm gonna be on it. I hate Call of Duty, but I love it at the same time. So I'll be getting it in the future. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed too because I don't know if you guys saw that Battlefield announced that they're going to be doing World War II next, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing that? Right? See, listen to all the sighs and disgruntledness. Like, I don't want that. You did one. You did World War One. That was fine. It was cool. Whatever. It was a nice change of pace. But I don't want World War II. Call of Duty did World War II. So now we had that. That was a change. I was like, okay, so now you're copying Battlefield 1. Awesome. No, I don't want World War II. Please bring back regular ass new weapons, please. I want my M4. I want to be able to shoot you with assault weapons. I don't want to be pulling out some big ass drum that has to be connected to the gun. You know? Yeah, I don't want that. I don't know. I don't want to see that again.
Yeah.
Maybe it's hard doing a future war. I don't know.
Well, because people complain about it so much, the being able to jump off the walls, and multiplayer is not. People complain about a lot of stuff like that. So
make up a war. Why can't you just be original? Make up some shit.
Modern Warfare 2 made up a war.
Right. Just make up some shit and do that.
Yeah.
I would love to see like an updated war story, first person shooter with a female antagonist. That'd be great. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, see?
Mm-hmm.
That would be great. A female villain.
Right?
Mm.
Have a female spy,
Mm.
Now y'all know dudes is not going to play that.
Why?
Why they won't? They play Metroid. Why they won't?
They'll play female characters in games when they pick their character profiles.
Yeah, they play Tomb Raider. They play Tomb Raider.
Right, they play Tomb Raider. Why not?
Shoot.
And they swear up and down Tomb Raider didn't sell.
Oh, it sure did. Otherwise, they may still be making them.
Right.
Thank you.
And it wouldn't be making a movie. And they wouldn't be making another one. Like, come on.
Right.
Let's save the dicks measuring for when our dicks are out. Come on. They are like ridiculous sometimes, and it's like sad that we take the few people that are disgruntled on Twitter and call it news. Like,
this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never understood that. They group everybody in a box, and
right.
So people say like Xbox this, Xbox that, fanboy this, fanboy that. It's like y'all following the wrong people because I don't hear any of this mess. What I mean? I don't see any of it. I hear about it from other people, but I don't. My timeline is clean for the most part. Like I don't get what the whole. Did y'all hear this or did y'all see this?
Yeah. Twitter,
like y'all looking for that.
What? When did this happen?
Twitter outbreak. Right. So it's like they looking for it. It's like, oh, you can always block and unfollow these people. Like it's like they like the drama. So
yeah,
I think they do.
Yeah, they have to.
All right.
Otherwise, why complain?
So our next topic, which I don't know, I kind of don't even want to do it, but we have to talk about it, is Fortnite is going to mobile and that they're excluding Xbox. Some people are suspecting that PlayStation has, which I don't even know how they would even play on your phone, but and how is and they'll have cross-play support with PS4.
Oh wow.
PC, but not Xbox. Which I don't know.
That sounds like some money moved around. That's what it sounds like to me.
That sounds like a lot of money moved around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay you this much money.
Are suspecting PS4 is paying them off to exclude Xbox. So, what do you guys think about that?
I want to see how that sucker run on mobile first before I even comment on that. Like, how does it run on mobile? Like for real?
Yeah, that's the biggest question in my mind.
Because if it runs
how are you playing it on your phone? Like,
I'm gonna say that's gotta be smart. You gotta have a big ass phone. Like,
yeah, because all those menus.
So, are they up part of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you shouldn't be able to play it on your phone. Maybe on your tablet.
Yeah. And like the user interface for it is very convoluted and take up the screen anyway. So I don't see how that's gonna work on mobile. Right. But maybe they figured it out. I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting.
Are you gonna be propping up your phone and have a controller connected to it?
Right. Are they when they say mobile, they talking about Switch? Like, I don't get it. Are you saying they're talking about phones? Like that to me, that's weird.
Yeah, lady, you didn't comment. Is she muted?
I don't.
I have a,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. This
I have a
heater is
question.
banging.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This heater was banging in the background, so I didn't want it to disturb the chat or the stream, so I muted it. With that, excuse me. Yeah, somebody shot up some cash and be like, "Look, don't mess with Xbox. Let us get this." And it was like, "Cool." I don't get some modes. It's not good on mobile. And PUBG Battle Royale mode, because I saw the PUBG version on mobile and it looks trash.
Oh, I didn't know that
had a
PUBG had
screenshot.
a
Yeah, they got a PUBG Battle Royale mode on mobile. I don't know if it's officially with Battlegrounds, but it's like it looks just like it, but it's right on mobile.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that. I don't think it is part of PUBG, but it looks almost exactly like PUBG, and it's a Battle Royale mode on mobile.
Yeah, so I'm like, I didn't care about crossplay when Rocket League was on, so I'm like, I just know I see hate when I see it, and somebody hating. There's always somebody hating. Most of the hate comes, it's somebody hating. They don't know what added revenue they could have had with Xbox, but you still want to deny us Xbox consumers.
Right.
It's just so sad. It really is.
It is.
People love these games and people want to be accessible to these games all the time. But when it comes to the business side of it, it's just real grimy. You think that people on the internet and people on Twitter be with all that drama and shit? Yeah. Watch the board meetings on these games. And that's, I can imagine what the griminess can ensue. I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not saying all games, but it is out there, and it is there. I know, man. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I had somebody the other day try to tell me, I think that Japanese business game companies are more upstanding than U.S. companies. I'm like, I have no idea what gave you that idea. Because, I mean, you can see everything that PlayStation does toward Xbox is how can we rip off whatever you're doing.
Oh, how can we stop you from making money?
Or how can we stop you from making money? Exactly.
Right.
So, I don't know.
And making so what I find interesting is that a couple of months ago, Epic had turned on the switch between crossplay between Xbox and PC. So it's not like it doesn't work. It's not like it hasn't worked before. So the fact that you purposely left Xbox out lets us know just how little you care about us.
And then I want to bring up, I saw a tweet from somebody I follow, and I can't remember his name right now, and I don't know if he's listening or whatever, but he said that, and this is very insightful, that even if we as Xbox consumers are being cut out of this deal, PlayStation played right into Xbox's hand because you are doing crossplay now. And once people have crossplay, you cannot take away crossplay. So then it will come the day that we are all able to play. Multiplats will become crossplay for everyone.
You sound like Martin Luther King right there. Like,
it wasn't me though. I'm not the one who said it. But I can't find his tweet right now. But I was commenting on it, and like what he said, I was like, dude, yes, exactly. Like, whatever, fine. We won't be in this one, but guess what? Once people have crossplay, you're not going to be able to take it away, and it's just going to keep advancing. And what Microsoft wanted is going to end up happening. We will have crossplay for everyone. So, yeah, that's the silver lining, I guess, on this.
Yeah, it is
shitty thing.
But
yeah, silver lining, right?
Yeah, I know. Even with that.
All right, so last. This isn't the last one, right? The last. Where are we at? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
One of 2017's best games may be headed to Xbox One. This is ladies. What is it? Headline. So I'm gonna let you take this one on because I'm not sure which game you're referring to with this.
I believe the game is Hellblade, if I may be correct.
Hellblade, and they also announced
what
was it? Oh, the Crash Bandicoot games coming too.
And Ratchet and Clank, am I right? No,
not Ratchet and Clank.
So it was just Hellblade and Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, I think it was
Yes.
Hellblade and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, okay. Well,
And they were talking about how Microsoft, Phil Spencer was on Twitter talking about how Japanese games are coming to Xbox or something along those lines. Because I know that was one of the topics from last night. But
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Really sorry. Foxy put in the comments that she sent us a DM, and this article is from March 10th, 2018, and it's saying that they're going to bring crossplay to Xbox. Fortnite is saying this. It's on Epic Games site.
Oh, Fortnite. Fortnite is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So remember we were just talking about how
we were ranting for nothing is what you're saying.
Wait. No. What it is, Sony has paid them to only advertise that it's only for them.
I see. Okay.
Because they did that with a lot of multi-platforms. Delilah said something else about that. Oh my God, it was a game a couple months ago. It was only advertised for PlayStation, but you had to go to the actual website and it said for both
they
consoles.
are known for that shit. They are known for that. Because anytime you watch their ads, you think that this game is only available on PlayStation, which it's not true. But yeah, so it says, as we shared a few days ago, starting Monday, you can sign up for Fortnite Invite event on iOS, on phones, tablets. Fortnite is the same 100-player game, from Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and Mac. Same gameplay, same map, same content, same weekly updates. So, so apparently people were outraged, and that's why we were talking about it. But they had to come out and say...
clarify. Okay, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I don't know that.
Sorry for wasting the last 10 minutes.
The last 5 minutes.
Well,
who sent you that DM?
Lady Fox.
Lady Fox. Thanks, Lady Fox, for helping us out.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. We got to get her on the show one day. Seriously,
right? I do have plans to get her on the show, but she is so busy.
Intense. All right, so I guess we can go back to Hellblade.
With Hellblade, this is going to be a beginning of something. I thought that this game was going to be just on
PlayStation.
Yeah, so I wasn't even. But I'm not saying I could have got the game. Like I said, I could have got the game if I wanted it because I have a PlayStation already. But for the people that wanted this game, but their Xbox is their preferred console, I think it's great. I think it's great because that's an opportunity to play a game that you would never thought you would play before, and you have an opportunity to play it. With Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, though, it gives me the nostalgic feelings. You know what I mean? I remember playing this as a young teenager and just getting. I didn't even know what rage was. I didn't even know until rage was until I got in, when I got back to gaming later down the road, but I can see myself getting upset at this game, but it was rage in the making. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Rage before rage. I got you. Yeah.
So, I'm happy for that. And like I said, for the people that has Xbox that doesn't have the PlayStation, this is the type of things that I like to see. You'd be able to have an opportunity to play games that you can't be able to play because, one, you don't have a PlayStation, or two, you prefer an Xbox instead.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I go next. So like for me, I agree with that. I'm glad that gamers who play on Xbox will finally be able to get achievements. Because that's the biggest incentive for me in regards to like playing Hellblade on Xbox is I can get the achievement points from it, achievement score, and I don't have to worry about it. It's from Steam. If I get the game on Steam, it doesn't apply to my gamer score at all. It has its own scoring system, so it's a little bit different. So I think having Hellblade on Xbox is going to be good. Like, but at the same time, I haven't really been big on either game, whether it's been Crash or Hellblade. They just haven't really been on my radar that much.
And it really hasn't been totally confirmed, right? It's just been reviewed, I guess.
Right, it's been reviewed. Yeah.
Two different review boards have reviewed it.
Yeah, and typically when that happens, it's a good chance because Crash Bandicoot was reviewed a ton ago, like at least 8 to 9 months ago, and And so, I mean, we're just now seeing it being officially released on like what I think July 10th is the date. So it takes a while, and if that's any indication whether Hellblade is going to make it to Xbox, then just think if it's getting reviewed now, then 8 months from now, possibly.
Right. All right. Well, what about you, Charisse?
I'm not really feeling Crash. I missed it the original time, and I missed it on purpose. So I'm not really concerned about that one. But the other one I'm gonna buy, and I'm going to play it for two reasons. One, because
Hellblade,
I was interested.
right?
Yes, Hellblade. I'm going to buy it because I was interested in playing it, but it was only PlayStation game, so I couldn't get it. And the second one because, hey, I want my number to count. That way, more games like that will come to Xbox in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I know that. Now, is Hellblade it's not a JRPG, right?
No, it's an adventure game, linear story, kind of just like you go through it, play the story, and that's pretty much the end of it. But what's cool about that game is that it's the Ninja Theory's like first like independent game, because before they were making games for major publishers, like they did Heavenly Sword back in the day on PlayStation.
Oh, I remember that.
They did the Enslaved games, I believe it's called. They also did Kung Fu Chaos back in the day, if y'all remember that, on OG Xbox. So they did a lot of stuff for they did a lot of stuff for publishers. Typically they get the publisher deals, so this is their own IP. You know, they pretty much got this first time being able to take control of it, and like I think right before the game released, right before they started telling people about it and talking about the development, they split their team in half because they, you know, had like a downsizing kind of deal. And that's the company they were only able to focus on one platform at a time. And so because I guess they got the money up front from Sony, they went with PlayStation 4 PC to get the game out. And then so now I guess because they're able to, we can switch focus to porting the game over the Xbox, that they're able to do so. So
cool.
I believe it's coming. I have no doubts in my mind that it's coming because of the fact that I remember before they got the deal with Sony, they had said that they wanted it to come to all platforms. So I'm taking them at their word on that. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lady, did you spoke on this, right?
Yes, I have.
All right, I never played the game, so I mean, I'd have to wait until I have to look up gameplay to see if it would even interest me. But any title that comes to Xbox is a great thing. I mean, some people are saying they don't want to see JRPGs, just any old JRPGs coming to Xbox. But
it's like more games than Mario. Why not?
Right, something's coming. The amount of time that Phil and Aaron have spent in Japan this year lets you know that some Japanese games are coming to Xbox.
Yeah, what about back we've been seeing on Twitter, like you got Sega and Capcom visiting Microsoft. It's like, what's going on over there? You know, so I think something's brewing. You know, when there's smoke, there's fire. So we'll see.
I can't wait to see that fire.
Right? Can't wait. Hopefully, we'll be sitting next to Delilah.
Oh gosh,
at FanFest.
Told you, man, it's a long shot, man. If I get that FanFest ticket, though, I'm there, boss.
You say like. It's 80% no. I'm thinking it's 80% yeah.
No, it's 80% no. Trust me. I mean, I gotta live with my husband, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you can always come visit me if you need to run away.
Right.
No, I
might run away for a few weeks.
I might take you a week of E3. Just come chill. Right. We watch the show together.
Just go ahead and start a fight. Just start a fight like a couple of days before, and then be like,
just like I'm out of here. And then
I'm out of here.
I'm going to LA. Oh, we just can't know, but we all.
He listens to these shows. Y'all gonna have me in trouble for real.
He knows we are playing husband. Okay.
I don't know. I don't think they playing.
We will be looking down on you.
Yeah,
we're gonna be keeping an eye on FanFest because this should be out and you should be getting some more information.
Yeah, we should get some information next month, right?
Get that ticket. I'm there. So if any Xbox execs are listening to this show, get Delilah a ticket if you want her to see her there.
All right, now let's talk about this then. Okay, so we remember the disaster that was last year. Yes. All right, with the ticket situation and everything.
I don't want to fucking
what do you guys think they should do? What do you think? How do you think they should go about giving away FanFest tickets this year?
First of all, they should give the people who got got booted from the first round, they should have an automatic ticket to get in this year.
Well, see, they already took care of you.
Yeah,
they already took care of you.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
Oh, come on! It was, to me. It was. They gave everybody a ticket to E3, and that's saving you $200 something. Like,
okay. They got to find another like system.
Yeah, but what? That's what I'm asking.
That's hard. That's hard to do on the fly.
If you were in his place, but if you were in Mr. Chris #FanFest guy in his place, what would you do? Like, what would you know that it has to be changed? What would you do? Delilah, go.
Go ahead, go.
Oh my God. I have, well, you know what? I would have to really just try to put on my marketing hat. What would I do? You would have to make it random some kind of way.
Right.
Like, that's the only way. You can't do a raffle because raffles are always bad. They would have to go back to the on-site first come, first serve and just do it like that. I mean, because that worked. Believe it or not, that first year with the 100, I think that worked. I mean, it was effective. It got the people in there, and I think they should do it like have 100 people get in that way, and then just do like a random thing on Twitter or something like that for people who aren't gonna be able to go in person. Man, I don't know. Just saying.
I think
go ahead.
The actual program that they were using, I don't know, did it crashed or something? Because the first round of tickets were null and void.
That's the service they were using. Whatever service they were using.
That needs to fix. For you to be a software company,
they fired.
Right.
They fired.
I would have thought they would have just talked to another division in Xbox and had them create
their own thing.
Right.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to realize that Microsoft is gigantic, and sometimes to get things done quickly, they got to go through a third party because they don't have time to formulate these teams and go through managers. It's sometimes bigger. It adds those extra layers that sometimes it's not needed.
Not necessarily better.
I agree. Right. Well, CHAREECE, you've never been a part of it. Oh wait, no. Were you done, lady?
No, I've never been to E3. Never been to FanFest. But I heard about last year and how everything got messed up and how people were complaining about their tickets getting being like lost or misplaced. I don't know. I was kind of laughing because I was like, well, good. I'm not going. Y'all can't go either.
Oh, the saltiness.
But
hate.
Yeah, there was a lot of hate. But there is like any way to make this like random, or maybe like Delilah said, first come, first serve. But then not everybody has the same internet speed. Like I live in the middle of boondocks. Is my internet speed as good as the person that's like Delilah's on the line or somewhere? Yeah. I got cable, but y'all probably got like some sci-fi shit that just came out yesterday. I don't know.
I mean, because like Delilah has that. Like, who is it?
I have fiber.
Doc Cupcake, who lives down in San Diego, which is 200 miles away from me, right?
Yeah.
He has 900 megabytes per second down.
Yeah, I have that too. I have the gigabyte.
I'm just getting 100. Okay, 100 down.
Yeah.
And the way it is for my area is fiber goes to. I don't know if you guys ever recognize those boxes that are usually electrical boxes that every now and then you're driving down the street, you see this big electrical box, those boxes house your internet. All right, so they have fiber going to those boxes, and then those cables go up to the poles and send the internet to your house, right? So the problem is that it goes fast to those boxes, but then we're going back to coaxial cable coming to the house. Until they upgrade all that stuff, which is the problem in most places, is that they have to upgrade. And then when they upgrade, they charge more, So the disparity between internet services is the reason why they should not do an online raffle, or just do 100 with the online raffle. Because I feel like the fact that that you have to take a chance, buy a ticket, fly out here, sleep overnight, deters a lot of people who aren't true fans and are PlayStation fans just trying to get swag.
Yeah.
You know, because that tends to happen a lot. I saw a lot more people last year that were not Xbox fans, were just there to hate on Xbox and sell whatever they got immediately after, you know. And that's not what you want to see there. The first 2 years going to FanFest were like where I made a lot of my friends that I have right now. There was a camaraderie that was there with sleeping overnight and sharing your stories with other people. And that's what I think the Xbox community is all about, is, you know,
I just want to make sure that they can get actual Xbox fans, because I hated seeing that. You had people who didn't even care about the system, didn't even own an Xbox. It was like,
thank you.
Okay, well, this is what we need to do. Check your gamer score. If your gamer score is not 50K or above, right there, you should not get in the fan fest.
Wait. 50K.
No, 30K then. How about
no? Okay, 45.
30K. 40, get it up there.
No, wait.
45.
No,
because I play multiplayer games a lot. We don't get a lot of
check this out. What you should do, because you know how you got that little year to tell you how long you've been on Xbox Live? That should be your indicator. Because my John say 13 years, boss.
Mine do too. 13 years, boo.
Mine says 7. Mine says 7.
There you go. If you 5 years on Xbox Live, you 5 years. Xbox Live, that should get you in. Boom.
Okay, no, 5 years and 35K.
I can fuck with that.
Yeah. Right.
There you go. I wasn't trying to say that, man. Shit. I was trying not to say fuck, but I said it. So
it's all right. I think we've done well. We've done well with the curses, you know.
Yeah, because you had somebody that like they were selling the FanFest backpacks for $100. They were selling
at the event. At the event, though, like we're taking pictures and selling the stuff. The merchandise was on eBay at the event. Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, man. Stop. For one thing, we don't want to see that. As actual fans, we don't want to be there and see that type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was unnerving, you know, just like, oh, y'all don't even own an Xbox. You like look at it like, wait, what? How are you even in here? And then what they would do is they would wait till they get the swag bags and then straight bounce out. Like, oh, I'm getting my swag bag and I'm out. It was so crazy. I didn't. You could tell people that weren't really fans, and those that really were fans, because people would really pay attention to what, the panels had to say. Things they were doing. It was just, you could tell. It was so messed up. But I mean, that's what they get for doing something randomly on Twitter.
Gamer score. So I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Yeah.
See, you gotta up it.
I step my game up too.
I mean, you know,
I split my time between PC and Xbox. You know, I split my time, you know, because I play VR on PC the most. So it's period, because I don't have a PlayStation VR. But so yeah, that's my excuse at least. Doggone it. And I normally don't play on the weekdays. You guys already know why.
I'm almost at 40K, but I've been 7 years deep, and I don't spend thousands of dollars.
I need all of y'all to up y'all game, okay? Because I'm sitting like 6,000 to 7,000. I'm not an achievement hunter for one thing.
I am. I'm not an achievement hunter for one thing. So if I get achievements, it's whatever. And then most of the games I play are like multiplayer games, so there's not a lot of achievements to be had.
That is true.
No, I'm the other word. I'm the achievement whore. So I'm getting. Give me my points.
You got to walk me through some games, and so we can get some achievements.
Yeah,
play I got a few indie titles.
I got a few of those.
We got any other topics? I know we got like
I think
a couple. I know. Infamous had a couple in here talking about Monster Hunter World being the most sold Capcom game ever.
That shit shocked the shit out of me, man. You said
that did too.
That sold more than all the
Resident Evils. Like they got some legacy
fighters,
Mega Man. Like that's insane. It's the most.
Wait, does that count remakes? Because I know Resident Evil 1 is on its third time coming out.
That game is the most sold Capcom game ever. Period. So that's crazy.
Ben brought this junk to us.
Yeah, most of the people I play with that are high ranking have been playing this game on, I guess, the DS.
DS, yep.
Yeah. They've been playing this game for years, and a lot of people were like hyped to have this game, and it's a beautiful game, and it has
so pretty
much in it. There's so much in this game. Like everybody better be on notice. Every other game better take notice now because of Monster Hunter World. Really, because there is so much in that damn game.
Oh my God! Go to your suite room and put your pets and stuff out there.
Your aquarium.
Oh my God, this shit is nice.
Yeah,
my little pond and everything. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
I feel like I'm moving up in the world. Got a, my room, my suite.
I got my private suite.
Exactly. I have a private suite yet, but it's okay. I'll get there one day.
Yeah, she's still in the boardroom. I mean,
the living quarters.
Yeah, the living quarters.
Sharing
with five other people.
That's all right. That's what I'll be popping at though.
Just wait till you see my room. You're like, oh, it's popping.
Let me see what else.
Garden Warfare League was one of the last ones.
What's the other one?
Super Smash Brothers.
Man, nobody care about that.
You know you care about that.
What about Super Smash Brothers?
It was announced.
Like that.
They announced another one?
Yes, for Switch.
Oh, she got.
Because they just had one on Wii though. Like it's not like they don't come out with Super Smash.
This is true, but it's still a Super Smash Brothers, and it would be the only reason I would buy a Switch.
Well, I already got a Switch, but it's like, I feel like I've played it so many times already. How much better can it get?
Like what are they bringing to it? What's going to be new with it?
Yeah.
I don't. That's just it. It was just like a short teaser. It was like maybe 60 seconds long, if that much.
Nintendo, they bringing out all the IPs like Metroid and Smash Bros. Like, good for them. Focus on their IP. I wish another company was focused on their IP. Like, got a war chest of IP they don't even want to invest in, but it's all good.
Well, I think we're gonna start seeing stuff.
I hope so. I hope we see Fable at least at minimum.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you that we're gonna see Fable, and I'm telling you this. You're gonna see way more this year.
I hope so. I mean, because last year it was great. I thought they did a good job. As far as trying to let people know that they're expanding their portfolio. Showing Japanese games and all that. But I mean, I did want to see more. Especially with them canceling Scalebound and canceling Fable Legends. Like I want to see more of that last year because I had a good feeling they weren't gonna be able to make it for this year. So it's just like I want to see more, but it is what it is. I hope that I hope they come out with that fire. Like just come with that fire.
With that Dylon, because he's
that Dylon.
Oh, ain't heard that in years.
Right? Oh man.
The top 10 rappers of all time.
Right?
Dylon.
Oh my God.
So stupid.
Shout out to Chappelle's show.
Yeah. Y'all make sure you go watch his new specials on Netflix. They are funny.
Oh, I did. I really did.
I like
they were
right there. She's like, oh yeah, check out
I'm telling you, they was funny. I went and watched the Cat Williams one. I was like, this shit ain't funny.
Oh man.
He is not funny to me.
He is not funny. I was like, this shit ain't funny.
American
We're not gonna talk about Cat Williams, man. We just
The Pimp Chronicles. Oh, it's Pimp
That's when he was
Batman?
That's when he was funny. He is no longer funny on stand-up. He can act and it's funny, but he's no longer funny on stand-up to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe he got sober.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was sober in that last stand-up he was on. I don't think so.
I don't know. Let's get back to the games. The last, because we're running a little long today. The last couple of topics we have are Garden Warfare 3 leak and Rainbow Six Siege Outbreak started last Tuesday. So let's start with Rainbow Six Siege. Did anyone play it?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I played it as well. No, neither one of you guys.
No.
I need to get this game, but because y'all are like. Because I watched them play it.
Like that.
I stalk their Twitter feeds when they go online and play it, and they play awesome. Like seriously, if I ever get kidnapped, I want Boogie and Lady to come rescue me.
Come get us. Okay, come get us.
Tell me where you at.
Like they be all
into
it.
That's and be like carrying the damn team. I need to save my ass. So Lady and I are also go ahead, Lady. You can talk about
okay, well to me it reminded me of it had Left 4 Dead sprinkled on it. They had they're not zombies.
No,
I can tell you that. They're like aliens or infected people that turn into different type of enemies. And it has like you gotta disable the bomb, or you gotta breach this door, or you gotta extract some info or something. And there's like 3 different kind of enemies, and a big dude. Okay, the big dude has a weak point on the back of his back. Some say you knife it, but we shoot the back of it. Like the teammates, the random teammates I was playing with, we will make them go in a circle, and when the enemy was facing one of us, the other 2 will shoot the back. You feel me? And that's what we used to do. Yeah. I haven't beaten any of the levels because it's hard.
It is hard. It's definitely really hard. I was like, I don't know if they're making it hard so that people don't rush through it quickly, which is what I'm suspecting, but it is pretty damn hard. Like I said, Assassin was carrying my ass when we were playing. Like, his ass was getting 140 kills and I was getting 70. I was like, fuck. I feel bad. But it's very hard. Even the big guy she's talking about, like, you literally have to have someone shoot and draw his attention, and then the other people have to shoot his back and then hopefully be able to knife his back. The enemies are relentless. They come at you like a swarm. And it's pretty hard. We were able to complete the matches we did, but yeah, it's hard, and you only have 3 people, which I feel like you should have 4.
Yeah, you should have 4.
Yeah, but it's definitely hard, and it's yeah.
I'm glad it's just an event and not like a paid add-on, because I don't think it would be worth it at this moment. It's just it's just the story was like, okay, it's a set of things that we have to do.
Right.
And Patient Zero, like, one of the missions was we had to go to Patient Zero's house. Right. And we wasn't even equipped to go into Patient Zero's house. I'm like, yo, Buck don't have a mask. You know what I mean? And we go into Patient. It's just little details like that.
And I wish they made the story go in order. Like, when you get in to play this, these matches, they give you like the little intro story thing, right? But then every match you get into is random. So I could be playing the end of the game first and play the beginning of the game in the middle.
Oh, wow.
And play the other missions, wherever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not an order. And that's
right.
You don't know if you're on the last part or you on the first part.
Right. And then because it's random, I played the same mission 3 damn times. So you weren't able to get that full story.
Yeah, that's crazy. So they should at least
chops and bits and pieces of the story.
So
I'm not saying it's not bad. It's just that
little things.
It's appealing,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about Garden Warfare. There was a leak. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3 possibly leaked. GameSpot article. Wow. Did everybody get a chance to see that?
GameSpot, they notorious for this. They always leak it. So it's a thing like they always leak something accidentally.
Yeah.
They like the TMZ of gaming.
They basically are.
I played a little bit of the first game. I didn't play much of the second one, so I'm not really that hyped on the third, to be real. But
the second one, the first one was the best one to me. Mm-hmm. Second one, I was just like, Were
they trying to do too much? Because that's what I heard. That's why I said trying to do too much.
Trying to do too much. Too many, like, they had the old characters plus the new characters. And it was just like, you probably should have just had new characters, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And maybe kept like 1 or 2 of the old characters so that you feel more inclined to have to use these new characters and get used to them. Otherwise, you're just like, I want to play with the old people, Right. Because they're the ones that I know. I know how they're going to react and stuff. I guess we'll see at EA's event. Hopefully this year it'll be better because the last 2 years they've had their own private event outside of E3. And they have you register beforehand, right? But then they let everybody who shows up go in with the people who registered already. So it's like, why did I even register?
Are you trying to go to EA Play this year, LBOOGIE?
Yeah, because I'd like to see how it is. But I would hope that they do make some changes with that. Like, if I registered, if you sent me an email like months in advance to say, hey, you came last year, re-register, that means there should be a separate line for us to get in. And everybody else who just shows up should be in a separate line.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I think on between like the 20th of this month,
right,
and on out, EA is gonna drop a link to actually sign up because I seen the link earlier, like a few weeks ago, and it was like more information is gonna come out this spring. So
I trip me out, man. I get so antsy when you guys start talking about E3, man. I get
you get the itches, don't you?
I'm so used to it. Like I was telling CHAREECE before the podcast started, it was like I'm so used to planning this stuff out in January. It feels odd to be even just not even doing that stuff this year. Like as far as making sure I got my plane ticket, making sure I got my room, making sure I'm signing up for all the different conferences. Like I feel so empty inside, man.
Oh,
you hear that, husband? You making her feel empty inside.
Hey, I didn't say that. She said that.
Don't make her
like,
feel
I gotta
bad.
See him. Y'all don't gotta see this dude. Y'all
right? I didn't say that. That's all right. He'll give me the side eye when I see him. It'll be okay.
Oh, so hey, Mega, you said so it's official. You going to E3 because you saying you getting your tickets in a few weeks. Is it official like a referee whistle?
Oh Lord.
No,
like the sound effects. I'm digging the sound effects.
I don't have a sound.
How your whistle. That's how your whistle sounds.
Yup. No, I got a real whistle sound. I don't, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not. I got a real sound that sounds like I'm a call.
He says yes. He says yes. He's going.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. So K Mega's coming to E3 too.
Oh gosh.
Right.
Get those L Mega signs ready. Get those L Mega signs.
Right. L Mega t-shirts and L Mega wristbands.
Oh man, you guys are hilarious. All right, last topic. So Xbox has come back out with their show that I loved, and it's called Inside Xbox. So it's premiering today at 12 o'clock, so just in a couple hours. And my boy Rukari will be on the show. I'm so happy they're giving him love.
Right.
Yeah, him doing everything, huh?
Right. And he's been doing a lot, and a lot of people don't know that, he started out just going to every event possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I took my cue from him. I'm going to go to every event possible. I'm going to let these people know my name. And I think it's starting to work. So anyways, everybody should make sure you go see Inside Xbox. What are you guys' thoughts on this show coming back and how it'll be and having Rukari be one of the hosts?
I'm down with it. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. He is a cool person. I met him at E3, and I think he's time for him to get his shine on. And if he can do it, everybody else can do it. You know what I mean? And I will definitely support him.
Yeah.
Delilah.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I also met him at E3. It was interesting because he was talking with my husband, and my husband was like, "Yeah, I got somebody cool for you to meet." And he walked over, and it was Rukari. I'm like, "Man, I already met this dude like twice already."
He's late to the party,
right. But yeah, I think it's cool. I hope that the production value is pretty high, and that it's a show that they can kind of keep going with. I did watch this back on when they had it on 360 era because they did the YouTube show called Inside Xbox.
Right.
I thought that was dope. They did a lot. Like they would interview other developers and things like that. So if they keep it like in a similar format and add a little bit more to it, I think it'd be great for them. They need to do something like this because the marketing has been, it could be stepped up. I ain't gonna go as far as people call it trash and all that stuff because I think people are out of line on some of it because it ain't. Right. To me, it's not 100% trash. I've seen trash. But I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. So.
And CHAREECE?
I'm going to be watching it, at least the first couple of episodes, if I can remember to watch it anyway. Because I enjoyed it, like Delilah said, back in the 360 days. I used to watch it with my daughter while I did her hair, actually.
Right.
But I'm going to watch it, give it, post it up. It's like, hey, yay! But I hope they like give like just maybe more insider interviews. Yes, but I want them to maybe showcase the community also.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Even if it's just random fan art, hell, do cosplay or something. Just different aspect of the community that would be a nice way to also to get the community involved and to watch it more often. Because hey, if they're gonna post my shit up there, I'm letting everybody know.
Exactly.
Even if I don't even even if I don't know you, hey, go watch this program right here. I'm on this right here.
I'm on it. But yeah, I think so. So it comes out today. You said like at noon, right? On in your time. So it's like 3 p.m. Eastern. So like, about an hour and a half from now. So that's dope.
I'd also like them to see them sprinkling some ladies from now and again, and not just the ladies in the tiny tops with their big boobs and whatnot, but like all ladies, doing different things and talk about what they do within Xbox. Because like we had Women's Day the other day, and and they had a stream for ladies, and I went to watch it, but they weren't having a Q&A with the ladies, which I think would have just taken that stream to the next level. Not just had people from ladies from Xbox streaming, but had them telling other ladies about their journey and how they got to Xbox, what they do at Xbox would have been more prudent. So yeah, I mean, you want to get more ladies at Xbox, you want to have more inclusion, so you have to have people tell those stories. You can't just say, look, we have them. They're here. See them. So yeah.
I have a question.
Tiger.
Never mind. Delilah answered Tiger's question.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The Varsity Restaurant in Atlanta.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh yes, I've been to the Varsity. Yeah. Yes. I ain't been in a while, but I've been there.
Never been there, but I haven't been to Atlanta. So
you gotta go sometime.
Telling you,
the Black Mecca. The Black Mecca of
that nightlife and that food. Telling you. No.
Do you have any other topics, LBOOGIE?
No, that is it, ladies. We've completed all the topics. Make sure everyone hits that like button, that share button. Promote. We've enjoyed having your company and you listening to us rant for the last hour and a half. And we can start doing our outros. We'll go ahead and start with Miss Lady.
I'm sorry. I really appreciate you guys coming by today. We did some good numbers today, and this is our first weekly show. So I am very happy and excited about what we're doing. You guys already know. If y'all don't, everything Grown Woman Gaming, everything Lady Infamous 415, you can hit me up on Twitter, Lady_Infamous30. We got some plans in motion. We have the Road to E3 fundraiser coming up. We're gonna go try to sneak in a GDC this year, and we got a couple of events on the Xbox side we're going to, and I'm gonna try to get you guys as much coverage as I possibly can, and much love to y'all.
All right, Miss Sharice, you want to go?
Yes, I want to just thank everybody for coming through the chat today and spending some time with us. I know it takes a lot out of your schedule, so I just want to thank y'all for that. And I want to thank the lovely ladies for this excellent conversation while I pretend to clean up my house. But yes, that's all I had. That's it for today.
All right, Delilah.
Yes. And just to kind of piggyback on what you guys at Triple H, whatever. Triple H. You got me messed up on that whole comment.
My bad.
Thank you everyone for rocking with us this afternoon/morning. We really enjoy you guys when you stop by and talk with us live. And if you listen to it later, thank you for checking out the show. We will be doing this every Saturday. So keep coming back, and we'll keep talking about these games.
All right. Well, like I said, I really appreciate everyone coming through this morning. We'll be back again next Saturday. Y'all can catch me on Mixer every weekday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, playing probably Monster Hunter until I get tired, of it. I'll try to get some other games in there if you guys want me to play something else. come watch and tell me. I'm open to play anything. But again, I really appreciate everybody coming to watch. Make sure you hit that like button, that share button, and enjoy your Saturday.
All right, guys. Okay, peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.